Hi everyone, and welcome to day 9 of Live Well with Marissa, where today we focus on healthy hips. So I hope that you've noticed how I've tried to incorporate all aspects of the mind, body, soul into this practice. And today, as you practice, I hope that you enjoy kind of noticing your hip mobility, body awareness, flexibility, areas where you're not as flexible, and we'll kind of move through that a little bit. So you'll see this movement as functional. You'll see it a little bit yoga-ish, but it's not exactly a yoga practice, just more focusing on the hips. So let's go ahead and get started on our hands and our knees with your gaze forward. Good, move your hips left to right, please. And then just push. So as those hips go side to side, figure out, what do you feel? What sensation do you have to offer? Where's your breath? Good. And now walk those hands forward, pull back through the hips, and then take a big pelvic circle forward and around. Twice more, forward and around. And forward and around. Good, pull it back. Left hip forward and around. 1, 2, and 3. Good, press your hips way, way back. Exhale, come forward. Now, lower to your forearms. Bend your knees and move a little side to side. So what I'm doing right now is asking you to kind of move a little fast, all right? And then just to notice kind of what's happening. So like I have a lot of mobility to let my feet go all the way right, all the way left, all right? And you may or may not have that mobility in your low back and your hips. 3, 2, exhale, release your legs, press into your palms as you lower your head and press back to child's pose. So hopefully you can sink the hips back, lay the forehead down, and if not, you can always stack your fist if your head doesn't get close, or put a prop underneath your head as well. Take 3 deep breaths, so inhale into the back. Exhale out for 1. Inhale into the back. Exhale out for 2. Inhale into the back. Exhale out for 3. Good. Take your time, come forward. Take big circles with one knee. So 3, 2. Now reverse that, okay? So bring that knee forward. 1, 2. Switch sides. Good. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Inhale, cow. Press out your butt. Lift your chest. Exhale, cat. Tuck. Good. Curl those toes. You're going to push back and now fold forward. And again, you may or may not have had the success of going there as quickly as I did, just kind of listening to your body as you fold in. Good. Roll up to stand real slow, so stack all the way up. Nice. And now I want you to take your hips in a big circle. 1, 2, 3. Side 2, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now fold forward. Good. Exhale, down dog. Take a big push back between your palms and your feet. Exhale, press. Nice. And now separate your feet. Walk your hands back to your feet. Turn your toes out. Sink down into your hips. Bring your hands to heart center. Good. Little bit of side to side rocking. Hello, Minnie. Hold for 3, 2, and then fold forward. Hello, on 1. Good. So standing forward, fold, inhale, rise all the way up to stand, reach high. Exhale, release your hands down. Now again, circle the knees in. 1, 2, 3. Side 2, 1. So instead of out, they're going in. 2, 3. Good. Exhale, fold forward. Again, we go out to down dog. So I'm asking you to find this repetitive movement, nice deep stretches. Good, and then exhale, slowly walk your hands back as you widen your feet, and again, we go to deep yogi squat. Good, sink down. So finding the mobility in your hips as we move side to side. Nice. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Pause and breathe. And then slowly again, roll on up. Good. Find the top of your mat. We're going to step our left foot back into our lunge. And then we're going to lower the knee all the way down. So I think that's like one of the easiest ways to get into this. Push your left hand down, push your right hand down, untuck your back toe, and pause. Now, my right foot is currently flat. What I'm going to let it do is I'm going to widen my hands. I'm going to let it open, go flat. Open, go flat. So it's like you're letting your right knee fall to the right and then grounding your foot. 3 more. 1, flat foot, 2, flat foot, and then 3, flat foot. Good. You should have felt that a whole lot. Now, right hand to right thigh. Turn your right toes out to 2 o'clock. Push into the leg and then rotate. 3, 2. Exhale your hands inside of your foot. My right toes are still turning out to the right. You can see here, I'm going to curl my back toes and then I'm going to pivot into a wide-legged fold. All right? Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise all the way up. Turn your toes out, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, please. Good, and now hands to thighs, sink down. Side to side rocking, you should feel this. 3, 2, exhale, straighten the legs, wide-legged fold, so turn your toes in, fold. Good, pivot forward. Hands go inside of your foot, walk your right foot way to the right for 3, 2, now step your left foot up, 1, 2, 3. Good. Rise to stand, so inhale, reach, and exhale. So if you're not a yogi, you should notice this is like intense, this is hard. For those of you that do yoga, just kind of notice if you're starting to release a little bit more in those hips. And the reason I say that is because getting into these hips really gets the heart rate up, gets you sweating if you're new to it. Now, right foot steps back. Good, right knee softly comes down. And then so do both of our hands. Good, pause here. Now currently my left foot is flat, so I'm gonna bring my fingertips to the corner edges of my mat and I'm gonna open and then flatten my foot. Open and flatten. Good, 3 more. 1, 2, foot is in flexion when it opens, and 3. Good, exhale, pause here. Ground your right hand, turn your left toes out to about 10 o'clock. Put your left hand on your thigh, push the hip open for 3, 2, hands are gonna come down. Good, curl the back toes, pivot, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, rise up, turn your toes out, 10 and 2 for me, please. Exhale, sink down, 3, move side to side. 2, exhale, stand up on 1, turn your toes in, fold forward. Good, pivot forward, top of the mat, hands inside the foot, heel toe foot to the left, hold 3, bend the left knee, hold 2, exhale, right foot, 1, 2, 3, step it up, feet together and fold forward. Nice, round your back all the way up to stand, reach your shoulders up, down, and around. And then now that you're feeling a little bit more warmed up, we're gonna widen our feet, about 10 and 2, not too far apart. We're gonna exhale, sink down into those hips. Good, bring your fingertips down, now fold forward, turn your toes forward, exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Good, this time arms up, turn your toes out, try to sink down into those hips. Yeah, hands down, fold forward. Good, come all the way up. Now, last time, turn your toes out, 10 and 2. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. This might be too much for you, so you can always bring your hands to your heart, lean back, hand to head, hold 3, 2, and release your fingers. Good. Fold forward on your exhale. Nice. Now, find a wall, push against a wall. So maybe you're close to one, maybe you're not. Press my hands here. Take your left ankle over your right thigh, and as I push into this wall, I'm gonna push back with my hips. So now I don't have to worry about balancing. I can just feel this sensation and opening in the outside of my left butt. Foot is flexed to protect the knee for 3, 2, good. Come up slowly, and then switch. So opposite ankle on top. Hands to wall, exhale, push back. Nice. Breathing, holding, stretching outside a hip for 3, 2, hold it, hold it. Good, take your time, stretch, drop your chest, come on up. Good, so anytime you can push into something and push back with those hips will help you open. Have a seat on the ground. Nice, feet together. So again, still working those hips, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, come forward. Good, feel the sensation in the low back, but at the same time, really feel that sensation in the sides of your glutes. 3, 2, put your hands behind you, bend your knees and plant your feet, drop your knees left and right. Good, side to side. So this might be like your new pre-run routine, post-spin, pre-yoga, maybe even to open up those hips, maybe post-workout, maybe pre-lifting of the lower body. You can kind of save these kind of videos to apply so that you know what they're good for with your hips, right? Good, lay down onto your backs, hug your knees to your chest for me. Good, pull it in nice and tight. Now pull your knees apart, feet are forward. So you're stretching through your inner thighs here. Nice, press your legs up to the sky. Exhale, open your legs nice and wide. Holding 3, root down through your tailbone. 2, bring your legs all the way up. Bend your knees and plant your feet. Provide traction for the hip flexors by pressing your hands into your thighs. So you're gonna give yourself some space. It almost feels like you're slowly pulling duct tape off of your legs if you're doing it right. And then you should feel the length in the low back for 3, 2, rest your arms. Heel toe your feet apart. Let your knees open and close for 3, 2, 1. Nice. Exhale, hold here. And then see if you can bring those feet together. Let your knees widen. So for some of you, this may be a lot and a little too intense. You choose. Knees fall apart. While you're here, soften and breathe. 3, 2, and then help those knees back together. Bring them in. Give yourself a big hug. Exhale. Good. Rock up to seated. Give yourself a big squeeze. And release. Nice job, guys. If you feel like you need a little bit more, again, just like most of these videos, feel free, rewind, hit play, and then do the whole routine again. Again, this is something where it kind of shows you your hip mobility, side to side. We worked on internal, external rotation. I didn't get too deep on purpose because I don't know if your body is warmed up or not, so I didn't want to include some of the things I might have included in a hip opening yoga practice. But if you want more of those things, I have a few hip opening yoga videos on here, so feel free if you can't find them to reach out or just check through the playlist. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day. And again, thank you so much for joining me on Live Well with Marissa at Home. I'll see you tomorrow.